shit, big gang shit. Yeah, like, I moved out here probably like a year ago, you know what I'm saying? Getting used to the vibes and shit, seeing what's going on. But I learned a whole lot about myself in that time. Like, the main thing was raising my awareness. Like, awareness is everything. That'll save me a lot of trouble, like, especially in the dating realm. Like, I was talking to this chick, female construction worker, you know, thick as hell out there switching the signs and shit. But it didn't work out. Come to find out, she was for the streets. You know what I mean? And then, like, I was talking to this one chick, she told me she was mixed. I found that strange because both her parents was white. But the longer I hung around her, it made sense. Like, the lips in her face was all like, justice for all, Black Lives Matter. But the lips at her waist was like, what are you doing around these parts, boy? Yeah, watch on it. Awareness. Yeah, like, even like last night, New Year's Eve, you out partying and shit, it was a nice little spot, kicked it off with a chick, it was a vibe. Go straight back to the spot, you know what I'm saying? Hot and heavy, leading her straight to the room. I got the LED strobing on the ceiling, setting the mood, lay her down. I'm looking at her, she looking at me, lights flashing, I dive straight in. I'm talking about diving deep, everything, drenched, you know what I'm saying? Legs wrapped around my head, she get the shaking. I'm like, oh, you ready, you know what I'm saying? I get up, look down at her, lights flashing, she look up at me all weird and shit, get the drilling, she's shaking, them lights flashing, I'm drilling, she's shaking, then stop. Come to find out she had seizures. R.I.P. to Crystal, she was the real one. Awareness. And like, even with like my newfound awareness and shit, like, I tried watching Disney Plus, checking out the classics, stuff I seen as a kid, you know what I'm saying? But it just hit different, you know what I mean? Like, I was watching, I'm like, yo, Aladdin is musty. Like, ain't no way you sitting in the desert all day, running from the police, stealing shit, and you ain't smelling a little tar, his armpits all out and shit. I had a nerve to want a bad bitch. It's crazy. And like, he wasn't the only one. Like, the Little Mermaid, look at that shit sus. Like, I see her get the legs, she get married and all of that. I'm like, this ain't gonna last. Her pH balance off. Like, ain't no way you let that box soak under the sea all them years and you don't smell a little fishy. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, real talk, Snow White showed me everything I need to know about relationships. Like, every woman gonna have like 6, 7 dudes doing little tasks for her, entertaining her ass. She never gonna let none of them smash. She know it, they know it, that's why they live in their feelings. Some of them be grumpy, some of them be bashful. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So, crazy as hell. But I like what Rob got going on, like, with these questions and asking people and stuff like that. Like, I got a question, like, I can ask y'all a question real quick. Y'all cool with that? This has been wrecking my brain, and I like, maybe be able to get this figured out. Like, are substitute teachers the escorts of education? I mean, like, and how does that work anyway? Like, is there a bunch of principals on only subs looking for their next candidate and shit? They got their little profile pictures with their glasses low, looking backwards in the teacher's lounge. Got a list with all their deal breakers, do's and do not, in district only, no AAs over 5th grade. It's fucking weird. I don't know. It's crazy. But like, even with that too, like, we in this new space, new year, happy new year to all y'all and shit, but like, in this new space, can we like change some shit? Like, can we stop showing strangers pictures of our kids? Like, I think that's weird. We can get that up out of here. It's always some overzealous person like, hey, this one time I had successful coitus and this fell out of my vagina. You want to see it? Like, no. I want to see your fuck trophies, you know what I mean? And it's like, what you supposed to say? You look at the phone like, oh, this baby is sexy as fuck. Like, what the fuck? No. Like, yup, that's a fuck trophy if I ever seen one. But all of them ain't trophies though, real talk. Like, sometimes you look and be like, that's a participation ribbon, you know what I mean? I don't know what y'all was doing, but that ain't it. Let's see. Yeah, like, and like when I'm not like telling jokes and shit, like in the daytime, I'm a massage therapist and shit. Or like my friends back home like to call it a professional wife petter. But real talk, it ain't really nothing but just being a dude that girls feel is okay to fart in front of and shit. And they always go the same motherfuckers act like they sleep and shit. Oh, you got the light, cool. And it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, it's like always when you get to push them on their lower back, they let out that angry librarian they've been keeping in their stomach since lunch. Be like, shh. And then want to act like they sleep, like, nah, wake up, Sarah. You heard that shit like everybody else. You gonna have to pay that fart fee. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but that's been my time. I appreciate y'all, Dragonfly, for rocking with me, man. And I'm about to say, and I did it again, dude.
Thank you guys so much, man. What a lovely night, we should spend some time. Take a ride fly to paradise. Can we? Oh, baby, can we? I see you in my mind, it ain't gonna stop. We should get a room tonight, we should stay inside. Can we? Oh, baby, can we?
Hold the block, make it high, yeah. Booming with the guys, you hit my line. And you know the vibes, girl, I'm about to fly. It's beautiful tonight. Let's take a boat and ride. Look me all up in the eyes, underneath the starry skies. She wanna get a room, I'm body, babe, I mastered that P, huh? I thought I told you, babe. See, I'm known to murder things. No limit to this bubbly. We grooving to some R&B. After that, snuggling, green in the bean. My daily dose of veggies, dividing that pie. That's my little slice of heaven. I'm rough riding, come take a seat. Seduce a G, then turn it. Whip up a beat, serenade a G. I'm Swiss Beats, be Alicia.
What a lovely night, we should spend some time. Take a ride fly to paradise. Can we? Oh, baby, can we? I see it in my mind, it ain't gonna stop. We can get a room tonight, we can stay inside. Can we? Oh, baby, can we? Caught me by surprise, well, you're right like with mine. Now we're drunk on this desire. Let's take another sip, we can handle this. You're giving me the chills, don't let me forget the taste of your kiss and the warmth of your soul. The way that your body feels holding me down. Oh, baby, you're really driving me the best kind of crazy. Oh yeah, I'm on fire. Call me energy. I'm about to have to line.
Yeah, I hit your line, and you know the vibes. We can get a room tonight. Let's stay inside, right?
Can we? I never get the night. Can we? We spread our wings and fly.
Yeah, I hit your line, and you know the vibes. We can get a room tonight. Let's stay inside, right?
Can we? See, I can we? We never get enough.
Yeah, girl, what's the move? We can zoom past the moon. AI on astrology, beautiful views. Big dip, don't trip, that's the Oculus Rift. Let's politics, you know, plans and trips. It's Amero, know what we on. Keep a pre-roll, making jams like